Yo, what's up, Ram? What's up, Simon? MJ? What's up, Insane? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us this Friday. What's up, Ian?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, what's up, Bradley and Ian? How you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic, man.
Everyone had a good week?
Yeah. Week was good. Busy. Super busy. but got toys made, man.
It was a week.
It's like Mike's like, it was one of those weeks.
Yep.
Was it the week of all weeks, or just a week?
It happened. It's done. It's in a can almost. So it's all good.
It's almost done. Cool. So tonight is the last night of our anime project. So we're just gonna go around and just like give a status update, the character that you're working on, what do you have left, and what do you plan to do after it, and then we'll go from there. Let's start with you, Mike, if you don't mind.
Sure. So I'm just kind of tightening up some Yeezys over here right now, but for my guy, I have been working on his working on getting a dynamic pose together. So went in and really pushed the pose, got it looking very much like he's doing his thing. And then I wanted to work on weight distribution, right? So that's what's going on now. And nice. The base is comped in. So now, and also worked on the cape. I actually did a lot. So now once I get done with these shoes, and I'm gonna move on to the cracked up concrete, and I want it to look like kind of like this kind of stuff, like sinkholes and broken, overpasses and things like that. So
cool.
That's where I'm at right now.
And I'm pretty sure we all know, but who's your anime character?
This is Tetsuo from Akira. Akira. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's nowhere near that level of finish yet, but we will get it there. So for those of you who don't know, or just a reminder, my character is Nana Shimura from My Hero Academia. She is All Might's predecessor, and I won't go any further than that, but she's important. Anyway, so what I want to do today, actually, I was playing with some faces that I want to go with. If I'm going for expression, but I'm unsure of the final expression, I'll typically play around with some ideas. So I have a T-post face up here that I can just quickly add details to, and then it's also staged by going to geometry, and I hit switch stage so that I can just switch back and forth quickly to the pose position, because I like to work in pose. But this way I can kind of just play around with some stuff, and I'm thinking she's supposed to be really like powerful, but also really cute and adorable, so I'm trying to find that feel. But I also want to change up the pose. Being away from it for about a week, I really got a chance to look at it and decide, we're going to push the pose even further today. So that's the main thing, push the pose further, then maybe start working on some details with the cloth if I like the pose. And then after that, it'll be really starting to get in and dig deep. So that's the overall idea, but this isn't going to be done today, and I'm going to continue to work on it much after, and I'll provide updates too as that goes. So that's it for today.
Nice.
Cool. Make sure to link us when you do that. If you guys haven't had a chance to see Michael Pavlovich Ninja Turtle sculpt that he started with us, he gave us a great shout out when he posted that up. So if we don't finish it here, it will be finished somewhere.
Yep. And I'll definitely tag Stylus League in this, because it started here, it's going to end here one way or another.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Awesome.
How about you, Bradley?
So my character is Saber. I got a lot of work done, but I have some technical stuff that I need to do. I need to create UVs and stuff. I like to go to Substance Painter and things like that. This character will most likely be posed after I do the texturing. And I had started some hair work in XGen, but I'm not going to bore you guys with that tonight. But I'll probably block out some of the hair and finish some of the armor pieces off and then start making some UVs.
Dope.
Nice.
And you're gonna pose it tonight, right, Bradley? You're posing it.
Oh, no, I gotta rig it to pose it.
No. You're gonna hit transpose master. You're doing a transpose master, right?
Got to test pose.
I don't like doing anything dirty.
How dare you?
I am an IK system all day. Thank you, Brad. Brad Grotman. You got me on there. So thank you, Brad. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, also shout out to Brad Grotman, who told me that I couldn't get a good pose in Transpose Master. He pushed me beyond my limits by telling me no.
No.
Yeah, spite sculpt, baby.
That's how it works, man.
Let's see. Let's go through so I can give her a high. MJ says another week and another opportunity to give Bradley a hard time that I deserve.
Don't do it.
Thanks.
Don't you do it, MJ.
Thanks.
Don't do it.
Thanks. What's up, Blur? Me and Blur might play some video games after this. Let's see if he's still awake.
What are y'all thinking about?
Oh, Back for Blood, probably.
What is that? Back for Blood? I don't know that.
It's like a multiplayer zombie shooter on Xbox Game Pass.
You're playing that?
Yes.
That's news to me. Okay.
I'm not alone though. And you're shooting stuff, you know?
Oh, okay. So as long as you can kill them, you're good.
Yeah, all day. What's up, Bear? Bear says that only mics look cool. Only mics look cool. Thanks, Bear.
He did not say that. I read what Bear said, and that is not what he said.
He says, looks cool, Mike. There's no commas after that.
Maybe he's taking his time. He wants to spread it out. He knows it's 2 hours. He wants to...
I'm going to earn it. I'm going to earn it, Bear. I'm going to earn it. I'm not going to guilt you. What's up, Sandy? Oh, please stay tuned. Tonight, you will hear about our guests for November and December and January, all tonight at the What's Good. So please stay tuned.
Full list.
Goody. Regarding my posing, Insane Pixel says that's no way to live, Bradley. Sorry. Matt says, looking great, guys.
Thank you.
Chris says, hi. Bear says that he stepped away and everyone's look good.
Oh.
And MJ said he'll behave only because you asked.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
All you have to do is ask. Echoing back on someone's system. I just don't know whose.
Oh, hold on. That might be. You know what? I realized I still had the link up because I was sharing stuff. That'd be me. I'm sorry. There.
Oh no! If you're trying to give us that double watch points, go ahead. Let me load up my iPad. Let me get it there too.
What's funny is I heard it for a second. I was like, wait a second. Amateur hour over here.
Like Chris wants to know, how's the biking coming along?
The biking. The bike. I have not touched the bike. So this is what I think I'm going to do, Chris, is I will more than likely do a companion piece for this that will be Kaneda on the bike.
Or maybe there might be a time lapse in the future. Who knows? That'd be nice.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, for now it's just going to be Canada. Tetsuo, sorry. Tetsuo. Maybe.
But please stay tonight for our What's Good. You'll hear about you'll hear about the topic for this month and who's streaming with us for November, and our streamer for December and January.
Yeah, we got some good guests gonna be here to round out the year, finish up the year. Just so you guys know, I'll let you know this because I let my students know this morning. Not talking very good today. So apparently, I lost all of my capacity to speak overnight. Don't expect big things from me tonight.
I tell that to everybody who ever watches me. Don't expect much. I do my best, but I barely know a language, so.
You'll be pleasantly surprised if I can pull this thing off.
Yeah.
Insane says that Redbeard has some really great pumpkin sculpts on his Instagram. How did our pumpkins turn out last week? We did them and then I didn't save.
And so I did mine and I was feeling kind of good about it until I went on Instagram and saw Redbeard's, and I also deleted mine. Shout out to our former guest Redbeard for putting us in our place.
Even though you're not with us. I think he did some actual pumpkins.
We talking about actual pumpkins?
He did real ass pumpkins.
I took an attempt. It's on my Twitter. Just look up IR Sculpts, guys. You'll see it in there somewhere. But I did an attempt. It was fun, but it's a different world, man. Like, especially since I don't have any real traditional sculpting background, so I had to like troubleshoot on the fly how to work with the juicy pumpkin guts. It was pretty awesome.
Did you do the deal where you kind of peel away the skin so you can see the pulp underneath?
Yeah.
And get it looking layered?
Yeah, so basically, I'll see if I can find it real quick. I'll embarrass myself for the entertainment factor. That's
all we really need.
Yeah, that's it. I'm committed. That's what I tell people. Let's see here. Do a lot of retweets too. Let's see. There it is. That's what I did. It was funky and weird.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, I just broke it apart and just started going. This is the second time I've ever tried this. Last year it was terrible, and then I never touched it again. And then this year I was like, I can sculpt with pumpkin.
There you go.
So I'm sure it's nowhere near Redbeard, so we're just not even gonna.
I imagine that Redbeard has probably done a few pumpkins in his day. I don't know what that means. I just feel like he has. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Something about it just gives you that vibe that he's done pumpkins.
I get the vibe, that he's got pumpkins under the belt.
Oh man, it's a really quick thing to point out about that stager. I'm getting used to it in ZBrush, but it communicates well with T-pose mesh. I just realized that. So if you have a home stage and a target stage, and then you T-pose, and then you move it, and then you send it back, it updates your target stage. Happy accident.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. At least it just did now, so it's either a glitch or it's legit. It's hard to tell these days.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they're going to do great things with the stager, and it'll be doing what everybody kind of wants, which is allowing Bradley to keep his, A pose, and then, me to take it and pose the crap out of it and bounce back to an A pose and do a different pose. Like, that'd be so fresh, man.
Oh yeah.
Because I tried, like, I set a home stage once, and then I imported in a pose from that I did in Maya into it, and Stager was like, nope, not doing this. So I had to go back to the old layers way.
Well, I'll definitely say they pull that off. Golden.
Definitely.
I would just like if they just weight paint. Like if you're able to paint the weights on the model as you start to move things and pose things, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Like shape weights.
Yeah, if it's just vertices, just keep this here and let me move this and you'll be fine. That's the only reason why I like Maya, like because of the shape weights.
Well, you know that you can, using layers, you can go in and you can do, you can kind of fake that with morph targets. So I've seen people who do that, where they'll take it in your pose, and then they'll go into layers and they'll move the arms down, and then you can just turn on the eyeball and turn off the eyeball, and it'll be up and down. It does that with a couple of the models that we have now. Not the demo soldier, but I think the what is it? The superhuman, super average guy.
Okay.
Has layers baked in there where his arms are kind of up to the side and then down. So
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you might already have what you want.
That would be pretty awesome.
Hi, Mario Cat.
Hey, Marquette.
Hey, Marika.
Yeah, and I used to mess around with Z sphere rigging, but by the time I do that, I'll just like human IK and just like a couple buttons. But it works. It works if you don't have access to, or if you don't want to do the rigging stuff. It does similar stuff. So, Mike, you said you didn't have opportunity to see The Harder They Fall. I did. By chance, did you see Harder They Fall on Netflix?
I did not.
Favorite movie for the year so far.
Oh, nice.
I mean, slight spoiler, when I found out Idris was a bad guy, I was like, oh no, what are they doing? It's a bad
Ooh,
guy?
Really? Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Best bad guy there is.
I guess, you know what? He was the bad guy in that terrible Fast and the Furious movie, too.
We're going to act like that didn't happen.
That horrible Fast and the Fury movie that Bradley loves. He was the bad guy in that.
I've never said that. I've never said I love that movie.
You said you loved every Fast and the Furious, that they're all gold, that they're all underrated masterpieces. You told me that.
I can generate my own hate. I don't need you to make it for me, all right?
You told me that the Fast and the Furious was the best series ever made, ever. You didn't say that?
I know.
Was that
Here's the thing. I know that I'm known for saying some shit.
Yeah.
And people might be able to believe I might have said that, but I didn't say that.
Was that a fever dream I had?
No, yeah, that was
you
like
saying that? Okay,
yeah.
you didn't actually say that.
I'm pretty sure I was talking. You said blah blah blah. Bradley loves Fast and the Furious. I'm pretty confident. That's what. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Really? Agree to disagree.
And and I am truly the little brother of the group, because like it's more sometimes it's like, oh, you still here? You still here? I thought you were gone.
I feel like the Fast and the Furious thing actually happened, though, Bradley. I mean, I know you would own up to it.
I would. I'm telling you, I've never said that. I'll tell you what I'll tell you what I did say about the Fast and the Furious.
What'd you say about it?
That I liked the first Fast and the Furious, and my favorite Fast and the Furious movie is Tokyo Drift.
Have you seen them all?
Not the most recent one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the most recent one.
Okay. See, I gave up at Tokyo Drift. I was like, okay, I'm done. I've seen all I need to know.
It actually got better after Tokyo Drift.
Word? Yeah.
The last good one was with Paul Walker, that one that they did before about his passing, but that's it.
I don't know about better, but it's definitely more entertaining.
Yeah.
But take that as you will.
I feel like they can do too much with cars. Let's just say that.
I
doing the
did
most with
hear.
cars.
I did hear that they're doing a final film, but it's a two-parter because they want to wrap it up and they want to bring it full circle or something like that. So it'll be
Yeah.
the first two-parter Fast and Furious movie.
So they want to Harry Potter it. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep. Which means it's probably gonna suck.
Are they gonna bring in Peter Jackson to wrap up this opus?
I have no idea, man.
The whole bunch of
I'm gonna see it because I'm invested.
yeah. Thank goodness I'm not.
But I'll let you know. I'll give you my opinion. So far, I personally just enjoy checking my brain at the door once in a while. Those movies are really good for that.
Oh yeah,
I did that with the Resident Evil movies, just because I love the game. I was like, I'm gonna watch these. I know they're trash. I'm gonna watch them, and I did.
I think the Fast and Furious movies are a great example of nepotism.
Oh, dude. So is Resident Evil. So is Resident Evil, by the way. It helps to be married to the director. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Are you you excited for the new Resident Evil?
Oh, 100%. Can't wait. I wish it was coming
nothing
to HBO Max.
Nothing about zombies make me excited.
Except playing the game, apparently.
Not excited to play that.
Is that game like what was the one that had like a hand as the logo? And you played as there was 4 people. You had to make it from checkpoint to checkpoint. That was a fun game. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Was that the Biohazard version? Was that game 7?
No. It wasn't a Resident Evil game. It was
Oh, okay.
what was it called? It had like these witches in it that they would be like when they see you, they would scream and all the zombies would come running towards you.
Sounds familiar, but I can't think of it.
Game.
Back for Blood, Simon said. I mean, Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
100%.
that's it.
Is Left 4 Dead associated? Because it feels very much like a spiritual successor to the one that you're playing right now.
No, it's a little different. It's very similar, but it's like a looter shooter, like dungeon crawling thing.
Okay.
Different.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead was dope.
Nice.
See. So let's see. Hannibal's writing in all capitals as usual.
Nothing good comes out of all caps from Hannibal.
I was like, for whatever reason, like I'm Black Superman. All right, awesome.
Oh,
give it a shout out.
Yeah, that's the Idris Elba. That's the Idris Elba.
Yeah. Yep.
See, MJ says, I vouch for Mike. Bradley definitely loves all the Fast and the Furious. Hey, MJ, you got to start like spreading your hate around, man. You keep focusing on me, man. You got to spread that. Spread that.
I blame the Lil Wayne comment. I think that you can never come back from that. That's all.
And this is America, okay? You can come back from anything.
Well, that's true.
Asterisk.
I'm not going to argue with that.
you come back from anything.
It's true.
Simon said Back for Blood is made by the same studio that made the original Left 4 Dead.
Aha, I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't claim to know anything.
It just seemed very similar. Now all they have to do is get all of those nice what's the company that makes Portal and damn, why can't I remember the name of the game? My favorite game. Can't remember the name of it. The one where you play with the dude with the glasses and the crowbar. Gordon Freeman. What was that game called? Come on.
I got nothing.
Chris says that the Fast and Furious movies were good, or all good until it became not about the cars anymore.
It's supposed to be about the cars, guys. Can we just make it about the cars?
You know what's funny is I don't know if you guys have seen Film Theory at all, but they did a thing on the Fast and Furious where they were saying that when it was about cars, it didn't generate as much revenue as when it wasn't about cars. Yeah. So they keep making them more and more without the cars because more people go to watch those movies. But when they make them about cars, that's it. It's like it doesn't make as much money.
Yeah.
Seems like they discovered their audience.
Yep.
Half-Life. Thank you, Simon. Simon's killing it tonight.
Yes, Simon.
One of my favorite games ever, and I just had a senior moment.
MJ has a long one. This is the kind of censorship I'm talking about over here. 8 comments and not one of them mentioned. Well, I'm working, MJ.
Here we go.
I'm working. Getting to them. I'm the one here with 2 jobs, all right? Gosh,
hey,
it makes some people happy.
Is that a dig?
2 jobs. People got 1, all right? I got 2.
I work.
I do something. I'm here.
It just says, Ian, your sculpt is looking awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Been figuring out some smoke over here. I've been wanting to figure out how to balance her so that it looks like she is using her ability without actually generating too much craziness. And I think I stumbled onto something.
Say go all out on the craziness.
Yep. There we go.
Doing all this here strictly for the gram because it's going to be an extra.
Were you messing around with that this week? I know you said you were going to.
Yeah, actually, it's already in there. I started setting up the grooms and stuff. Nobody wants to see anybody working. Maya? Just as always nice to see Danny working in my. Maybe I might hop in a little later. So, Ian, what has been? Have you had like a favorite Funko toy that you've created that's been released?
Not that's well. Trying to think of what was released. Nothing physical that I've done has been released yet, but we did announce our digital Halloween stuff, which was really fun. That was a lot of fun. Pretty much, if anybody wants to follow the stuff I do, you could just Google Funko Digital, and you stay up to date on all of that stuff. Because I'm a part of their NFT team that basically animates, sculpts, and renders out all the digital cards that we do. And I'm a small cog in a big machine, but yeah, it's really fun. So, but
what exactly are they doing with NFT stuff?
Oh, it's cool actually. So what they do is they release all these digital animated cards, and some of them are like commons, uncommon, legendary. They have different status, and what's really cool is you basically buy a pack of cards, and they're not too crazy expensive. But when you get, if you get a certain card, I think it's legendary is one of them. If it has a digital ranking, there's of that status, there could be a physical pop that you can get. So if you collect, if you happen to get the rare cards or the cards that are associated with the physical pops, then you can trade in the digital card and get the physical sent to you. And there's only a limited amount, and it depends on the series, how many they release, depends on the licensor. So we did a Ninja Turtles one.
That's a cool idea.
And so, a lot of people have already traded in their digital status cards for the physical one. And so that's it. It's the only way to get the physical one. They're never going to resell them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Are these only able to be obtained by having the NFT trade-in?
Yep.
That's it. Smart, dude. Now, of course, people are going to throw those on eBay and screw up the whole thing, but that's still dope.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to be not a thing, I guess you could say. But but just like, I basically I'm kind of looking at it like, like Comic-Con, there's been some Funkos that were released only exclusive to that event, and then that's it, never made again. So yeah, you're always going to get the people who are just like, hey, this is worth $15,000 because I was there that day 5 years ago and you can never get it. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever be able to avoid that. But what I'm kind of curious on, I guess, is like, what if somebody never trades in the digital for that physical? Then Funko's just going to sit on physicals, right? So I think there's incentive there for hardcore collectors to either sell the card and get the physical that way, or end up getting the physical then bidding it, like you said. So
ideally they're probably making physical even though they as long as they sell the NFT, they're actually probably making the prints just in case someone one day will come get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So, but it's pretty insane. It's a different approach, and I'm really excited to see how far it actually gets pushed. Oh, that could be cool. I just had an idea of what I wanted to do here. Yeah, that could work.
So everyone, please stay tuned, and you'll get an update from us on our guests for November, and I guess for December and January.
Was it the same guest or is it different guests?
You smart.
Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, Ian?
Smart.
I would.
No, Bradley,
like
don't give him anything. Don't give him anything yet.
No, I'm not. Ian, you know, Ian.
Tell me.
You know, Ian.
Tell me.
He's trying to topple the empire from within. You see what he's doing here? We got a system.
I was listening. I was like, how is he? He's wording that very uniquely.
Yeah.
IR smart.
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm actually going to take that. That's going to be my new Discord name for right now.
Go ahead, brother. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that.
So excited this weekend I get to move my my TV around that's in my office.
Ooh.
Oh, word. What's the occasion?
So my new monitor, I place it in front of my Cintiq. So I always wanted a monitor like right on top of my Cintiq. So I've been able to really do that on this monitor, and then I have my TV that's behind it. I'm going to raise it up higher, so I'll be able to still see the TV while the monitors. No problems.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I really want? I want a 32-inch Cintiq on my desk, giving me a tan, like some people.
Word. Isn't that what you have? I thought you had that.
No, I have a broke man's 24 Pro.
Bradley has everything I have and more. Don't you believe anything he has to say?
I don't have an Iron Man statue. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that foolishness. Like half the stuff you have, what I have in statues. All right.
Whatever, dude.
Once I come over to your house, I'm leaving with a statue. I'm not bringing clothes or nothing in the suitcase. I need room for the statue.
This kid came up the hard way with a silver spoon in his mouth. Don't you believe him?
It was a dirty silver spoon. You know what sand tastes like. Hannibal says, I'm biting him.
Oh, Hannibal.
I don't think I have I don't have the market on. I think anyone who does have a Cintiq or have a drawing experience, you want your monitor in front of you, like, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I actually have this really tiny, 20-inch monitor just above my Cintiq. It's neat.
Like,
it's good to have it that way.
It is. Like, I've been trying to get it like that for years.
I know the summit was a little while ago, but any cool features you guys excited about?
I like
in
the
the
new
release. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you go. No.
I like the new stuff that they did with Spotlight. It's really dope.
Yeah.
I really, really like that. What else I like? The Bevel Pro stuff was okay.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, same. That stuff looks awesome. They better drop that one. Hey,
Yeah, it's really cool.
I had that PLUV moment where I was like, "Is this one of those things that they're gonna show?" Better not. They better give it to us.
Well, I like that they're expanding. Like there's so many with people that have powerful graphics cards and stuff like that. The fact that ZBrush is finally taking use of the graphics card, because I think what is the other application like the group it I think that group it the poly group it tool uses your graphics card.
Yeah,
but I haven't really messed with that. Like using, I hope it's easier to use than that.
well, I mean, I think the only other thing that really does use your graphics card would be the ambient occlusion plugin. I think that's the only other thing that uses the graphics card. I think everything else is CPU driven. So
no, that plugin, what is it? The Poly Group It, that tool uses your graphics card.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. But just those two then, right?
Yeah, just those two. Like this thing, it's been forever since I used it, but yeah, this thing uses your graphics card.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, so it's nice to see them actually utilizing the graphics more, because you're right. I mean, even the simplest computer has like a decent enough graphics card that it can get away with some stuff. So, you know, utilize what we have. Use it, damn it.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Pixelogic. You heard Ian.
Use it. I did like, Mike, when we were sculpting together, you were like, so hey Paul, I got this problem.
No, dude.
That was awesome.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I was like,
hey, he helped me figure it out, man. He helped me figure it out. On the spot. He did it up.
He helped you what with polygroups?
No, never that. Never that.
Okay, no. I was like, you didn't bring up polygroups.
Nah, it wasn't polygroups. It was the fact that I couldn't get my like the curved tubes and curved flats and all that to stick to the surface. And it was he was saying that was because you see how my icon up here, my slider on my history thing is red. You need to clear that out, because what happens is it's assigned to another subtool right now. So even though I have his skin selected, if I wanted to drag out a tube along his skin, there was something else like the pants or something like that I saved a history state. So it'll never stick to that surface until you clear it. So that was the thing. Remember, I was asking Pavlovich about that when he was on here? And he was just like, I don't know. He knew.
I was gonna say, wait, Mike didn't know? That's a first, man.
Yeah, he knows everything. Don't even try it.
He just says, I can't wait to make some coin as long as they don't peel UV it.
I will say, when I was looking at that, that's kind of dope. Like, I mean, at first I was like, and then, you know, I mean, for somebody like Joe Minna, he was probably like salivating over that. But
oh yeah,
yeah, I was like, you know what, that could be used for a lot of stuff. That looks kind of dope, actually.
Yep. I make a lot of coins at work. I know they're digital; they're not physical prints, but we make series coins that go with the NFT bundle, and so I've been making a lot of coins lately. Like, I'm gonna have a portfolio full of mint stuff. So I think I could follow Joe's footsteps. He's kind of paving the way. But yeah, as soon as I saw that, I just threw my pen in the air. Like, can you just give it to me right now so I can do my job better? It was even a talking point at work, because when they showcased it, I hit up my coworker and I was like, "Watch this right now. Just I'll tell you. Put your pen down. Watch this." And he came back. He was like, "What the heck is that?" I'm like, "That's gonna help our jobs. That's what that's gonna do."
Very cool.
What feature are you looking forward to, Mike?
Oh, the Bevel Pro is my big one. Yeah, I like the idea of being able to take something that, you know, is not clean topology or super high. You know, might have really a lot of polys, and you can go in there and still get really cool UVs. Not UVs, bevels. Jeez Louise, man. Don't talk to me so much. Talk to Ian more.
Whoa,
Hey,
I'm not. Listen, I'm not representing that well tonight. You need to. Hey, you need to calm down. You need to calm down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
Calm down.
Hey, Ron. You better. Hey, I will drop you from the stream. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Fonzie.
Explain something.
Ian actually asked the question, and we're going around like asking your future. God.
I told you. I'm not putting my best foot forward with the mouth today.
Sorry.
So
you know what?
I'll talk so well this today. It's been one of those days.
I am so sorry. I am being rude to Mr. Mike T. I apologize, Mike. I'm not going to talk to you for the rest of the night.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to outside the coins?
Besides the obvious Bevel Pro and the coins, I'm really excited actually for the alignment features.
Really?
Because I do a lot of trying to get things on an even plane, and the ability to just grab my tools and say, you know what, snap to the floor, like that's going to be really awesome. Pretty excited about that. Also, too, I think the way he showcased it was Joseph Drust had all those like the R48 trucks and blocks and toys, and anyway, like imagine you're trying to build a scene like that where you have, everybody who's like walking down the street, and you have to drag each character down and try to line it up, and you bring up the floor, and you're just like, okay, maybe this will fit right here, Well, if you just have everything kind of sculpted there, and then you're just like, just drop it to the floor or drop it to the center line, like that's going to be really helpful, especially for those who make collages or like if you want to draw something out on armor, like let's say you use interpolate to draw out a couple like rivets on, let's say, Captain America's shield, right? But you need them all aligned to the middle. You could just angle that in a way and then align it. So it'll be really nice. I know I'm using all these hand gestures. So I'm looking forward to that a little bit more, because I think aligning or at least being able to snap to a certain point is missing in ZBrush. So I think that's going to be a lot better. So I'm excited for that.
It is nice. I've come to rely on it in things like Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff. So it's nice to have ZBrush also.
So I really hope that that blows up pretty nicely.
Another thing I thought was interesting that was like, but you could have went further. Like they're allowing you to import like camera angles through FBX from like Maya and stuff like that. But I'm like, couldn't you just fix the cameras in ZBrush?
I wonder that too, because I've heard that it's the camera setup in ZBrush that allows us to have such high poly counts. It's the way that it's built, apparently. I have no clue if that's true or not, but if it is, that makes a little bit more sense, because I feel like there's something going on in the background, and their refusal to, like, I feel like ZBrush is broken on the foundation to some degree, but it works so well that nobody wants to fix it. So it's like, here's a mansion on a foundation that's sinking a little bit, but underneath it is solid bedrock. So eventually it'll just stop and it'll be good. That's how I feel like they handle it. But
they created a special backdoor for the FBX camera import.
Something, yeah, it's something. I mean, yeah. I'm just curious on why it works the way it works. But I feel like that's what it is. I feel like they could fix it, but maybe it'll be too much work. I'm just theorizing now. I'm talking shit, so it's all good.
And then if it gets too rowdy, it was like, you guys have had free updates. It was like, fine.
Maybe that's
throw that out every time.
Maybe that's the conspiracy to see. They're like, if we change it, gonna charge you.
That's a good way to shut me up. Yeah, you haven't paid for this thing in 17 versions. Like, you know what? I think it's perfect just like it is now, Paul.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that I spoke out of turn. You're right.
I don't care what Ian says. I love it.
That's it, man. That's it.
Ian's like, this where I am now under the bus? Yes,
Shit,
sir.
Right under the bus.
Right under.
You warned me, and I walked right into it. So It's
like, we can fix this, Mike, but we have to charge you. It's fine.
all good. Just let Ian go. He doesn't need to stream anymore. He's had his run.
It was a good one.
Thanks, guys.
Did you? Oh, tell us about the Sculpt-off, since neither one of us did that. Tell us about.
Oh
that
yeah. I don't even know who
man.
won.
I don't know the guy who took first place. But I did not place. But that's okay. I had fun doing it, and for me, that's all that matters. I just like having fun. But it was good. 3 hours to get something in, rendered, sculpted, done in ZBrush it's a challenge, but what I love about it is it just kind of lets me put my A game on. But I do know 2 guys who did place, and one of them, he goes by Batman Pop-Tart. Really cool dude. He placed 4th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome. I feel like MJ, you competed. If you're still here, lurking.
Yeah,
I feel like I saw his name pop up.
MJ did it, right? MJ was in it.
Yeah, he was in it.
How'd you do, MJ? So who pulled it off? Like a Grissetti or somebody? Was it like a heavy hitter like that, or a regular human?
I think it was a regular human.
What?
Yeah, I did hear that Grissetti, who was supposed to judge, ultimately couldn't, so they had somebody come in and replace him. So I don't know who the 3rd judge was, but they did have Joe Mina and Shane up in there.
That's right. And, I did see that.
Yep. So it was fun to see Shane go through them, and what's funny is you could always tell when Shane's like when Shane likes something because he just loves that super stylized stuff. So the people who placed well deserved it, and their stuff was super stylized and it looked really, really great. So,
nice.
But yeah, it was good. It was fun. I always encourage people to compete, even if they don't think they have a chance, because it's gaining that experience. Win or lose, you come out on top if you're there for the right reasons, and that's why I joined it, because I just wanted to see if I can still push myself and get that 3-hour piece done.
I'll tell you, before we started doing Stylus League, I had a real kind of fear of working on something in front of people, and then also trying to get something done in a finite amount of time. You know what I mean? Like on camera. So I would have never done it before. Now, maybe I would do it, but 100% I wasn't doing it before,
Yeah, I gotcha. It's interesting, man. It really is. I feel like that's how I kind of cut my teeth a little bit, because when I started streaming, I went straight to freelance, and then I was streaming on the side, and that streaming was generating work. So I just kept pushing my streams so that I had people who wanted to hire me. But it's interesting because now I the only time I stream has been either at Pixelogic or now with you guys. So
MJ said he didn't place, but he's already making plans for next year. And MJ also said that the 3rd judge was Chris Costa.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I know what you mean by sculpting in front of people. I was super nervous the first few streams I had.
Yeah. Yeah, that first Pixelogic one, man. Like, I like to go back and look at that and listen to the way I sounded. It's crazy. Like, crackly voice, real nervous. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what to expect.
You know what's interesting was when I started streaming for Pixo, I was already streaming on my own, but I was equally as nervous as if it was my first time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the number of people that are in there are crazy. So.
Yeah, because it's not like I had like super high numbers on my own personal stuff. But yeah, I was like, wait, there's how many people are here? Holy crap!
Right. Yeah.
Very nice winner. So, Mike, you got any Sideshow pieces showing up soon? Or any big pieces coming up?
Everything I have is on hold. I think that this thing with the boats being stuck in the harbor is screwing us up big time, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I have 3 statues that they've been done like for a long time, and they said they were going to be coming out this year, but I don't know, dude. They may not.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it figures itself out soon, man.
Yeah. I mean, It'll happen at some point. I just got to be patient. I just was really excited to announce it, before the end of the year.
Right.
So it's all good though. Also, I want to use it as like a springboard to get maybe some XMD or Kotobukiya work or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
The one thing about Sideshow that is a bit of a bummer is that only in-house artists can do superheroes.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, like, I can work on all the other properties, but I can't do any superheroes. And you know me, man. Like, I chomping at the bit, like, to do that stuff.
It's kind of your thing, man.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I had a brush for laces, and I lost it. Shoelaces. That should be.
Okay, let's do our what's good.
Yay.
Let's start with you, Ian.
All right, let me set this down for a second. I got a good one today. So I think I sent you the link, but my what's good is actually showcasing an artist who she doesn't really need me to showcase her, but I find her work super inspiring, especially for people who are trying to get into either anime sculpture or just anime art in general. It's really nice to see somebody really preserve the art style, but at the same time bring it to life in a new and unique way. And so some of you might know her. I believe it's pronounced Ma Man or Ma Man. She's an awesome, talented artist, and she usually takes either 3D prints or she'll take statues that are already, manufactured, just bought, like $20 ones, and then she repaints them in the anime style. And some of this stuff is like, you just take a look at her work, you're like, no way, that is 3D. But then she'll go through it. See if I can find a really good one that like really jumped at me. Oh yeah, look at this Goku Super Saiyan level 3, like just amazing stuff. It's just really fantastic. A lot of good pieces. This is the one right here. This one, the first piece I saw of hers a while ago, and I have this statue actually, so I can blow it up for everybody. But this is what she did with it, and this is how the statue looks when you buy it for $20.
Oh wow, she put it to like a whole nother level.
She took it to a whole new level. It is amazing. So, whoops, wrong one. So, yeah, really just awesome, talented artist. Just can't even say it, but super inspiring to me. So, go check out her stuff. It's really awesome. But yeah, that's what's good.
Mike, what's yours? Or is our shared what's good is what's good?
Yeah. So my what's good for the week is I got this up here. I got this light box. So it's funny because I have this giant light box that I bought from when I got into the business early, and the thing looks like a tabletop. And just the fact that now they've come so far with the technology. So like, I'm just gonna unbox this while I'm here with you guys. I got this on Amazon. And open it up here.
When you unbox stuff, we want to hear the peel. We want to hear the paper peel.
No, you're not getting that, because I had to open it and make sure that it was okay. But
he didn't want to showcase something that's bad.
Yeah, exactly. But I do need the cord. Where's the cord? Here it is. Okay. All right. So little USB micro cord, right? Like mini. And if I could show this next to my actual light box that I have, you guys would laugh. But like nice big surface area. This is how thin it is. Like dumb thin. Let me plug it in just so you can see how light it is. And it actually changes in both the warmth and the like the brightness. So let's see if I can plug this in. Plug it in here. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh jeez. Oh. Yeah. So
that's a light box.
Yeah. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Oh my
So like
gosh.
this is super bright, and then you can mess around with it. And I think if you hold it, it dims like that, and then you can get it to change colors. And then if I want to bring it back up, how do I bring it back up? Yeah, then I can bring it up to full opacity. So, you know, just if I wanted to take something and throw it on there and start tracing and stuff, I totally can. The portable nature of this thing is crazy. You know, just throw it in a bag with your laptop and you can go anywhere.
I think you can use that as a rim light too for your streaming setup. Because
oh, dude, yeah.
Bright, man.
This is it's brighter than the LED on my desk. It's crazy.
That's insane.
So that's my what's good.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome, dude.
Thank you.
I like your what's good.
Well, you got a pretty good one yourself. What's good for you?
Ours is
got, Bradley?
pretty good. So our what's good is what's next for the Stylus League. So later this month, our next stream, our guest is MJ. MJ Sculpts is going to be our guest, and let's clap for MJ.
Yeah.
Hard time MJ. Hard time MJ.
Your frenemy MJ is going to be joining us on the Stylus League.
Oh, that's cool. So thanks MJ for joining us for November. And MJ picked our topic, and our topic for the month is DC villains. So you're probably going to see some cool stuff come out of there. So I don't have a clear idea of who I'm going to work on. So if someone has an idea, or I would love to see some in the comments on what I should do for DC villains. But DC villains is our November, and our December guest is Ashley. So Ashley Adams.
Ashley Adams, A Cubed.
Yeah.
A Cube will be our guest for December. So half of December, so 2 weeks before in December will be Ashley, and then Ashley's going to join us in January to welcome the new year for us. So Ashley is going to spend about 4 weeks with us. So thank you, Ashley, and thank you, MJ, for being our guest.
Definitely.
Awesome.
MJ, longtime friend of the show. MJ was with us back when it was just the Mike and Bradley show. On the mic drops, he was tuning in and checking us out. So whole lot of love for MJ and Ashley. I mean, what can you say about Ashley? Except that she has scared both Bradley and I. let's say crapless.
We're still working through our idea, but she's putting some bangers out there.
She is, and if anybody doesn't know who Ashley Adams is, and
shame
you should
on
know
you
if you're in here, yeah. She is the speed at which she can work is daunting to the regular average person. So we're looking forward to working with her.
Well, she's a concept artist, so I mean, you got to work fast in that industry.
Yeah.
I thought for 5 seconds I wanted to do concept art, and then I spent the day with somebody who did it, and I was like, nope, never mind. I thought I was fast. Nope.
Yeah, Ashley is ridiculous with it. So
So what's really cool about that is that, you know, she's always in concepts, but at least for our project, we'll have her focus for 4 weeks. So it's kind of dangerous to see what she'll do when she's focused on one thing for 4 weeks. It's gonna be a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Bradley, I can I throw a vote in on what I think you should sculpt, buddy?
Awesome. Give it to me.
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doomsday. I gotta look that up.
Oh yeah.
Doomsday.
That's an easy one. You could knock that out in no time. Doomsday.
I think you can
Doomsday's
pose it quick, man. But no, I mean, I that's I didn't grow up a DC fan, but I loved. My mom got me this comic. One of my first comics she ever got me was Doomsday versus Superman when he murders Superman, and I loved that comic. So yeah, that's my first go-to, and I think DC villain. I think Doomsday.
Add this one to the list because I was in between. I was thinking about doing either the Arkham Knight or Red Hood, but also I like the universe that they did, like when they made like Flash into Batman, and they went and made like all those extra. I forgot. I had that comic book series. What was the name of that? Yeah, like they had this like timeline where all the superheroes are actually like different incarnations of Batman.
Nice.
You're gonna see some comic book action this month.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to tune in. That's gonna be great, man. You got a list and a half.
Yeah, man. I'm excited too.
Manchester totally do Flash Batman.
You got yours picked out yet, Mike?
It's probably gonna be something from like Kingdom Come. I'm thinking maybe like Magog or something like that. I don't know yet. Something like Alex Rossi. You know what I mean?
Cool, man. Cool.
That's fine.
It was the comic books DC Metal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't read that one yet, but I do hear about it. Oh, it's nice that you're going to do that and not do the same Batman that everybody has done, the Joker Batman.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I'm glad for that.
That was one I wanted to do a while ago, and then Raphael Grassetti did it, and I was like, okay, if I ever do it, it'll be years from now.
It was like Baby Yoda. That thing is everywhere, man.
Yep. To be honest, that's why I don't sculpt a lot of traditional superheroes. I love them, but I feel like everybody sculpts a ton of superheroes. So for me, I just want to do something a little bit different, and so that's mainly why. But I do want to do a Hulk again, because I did a mashup where it was Saitama from One Punch Man versus the Hulk, and I want to revisit that because I did it like a year and a half ago, and it wasn't my best piece, but I think that'd be a fun mashup. Get it
Look,
done
Mike,
right.
this is the DC Metal Knight character.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's one book I haven't read yet.
That's cool.
We'll see. I think they qualify as bad guys.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Hannibal said, might do Mudbone. I mean Clayface.
Oh, I already did a Clayface. In fact, we're gonna probably use that for the thumbnail. Did do one. Good call, Hannibal. Dunzo, brother.
That's awesome. Which version? I mean, did you do it like more of like the Batman animated series style, or did you go like semi-realistic?
I wouldn't mind doing a realistic version, but no, the one I did was more cartoony. I based it off of there's an artist that did a really dope picture of him. Let me see if I can find this thing. Load tool. My Dropbox, I ended up having to reinstall it, so it's anybody's guess whether I'll be able to pull this up.
And my computer's frozen.
Oh God!
Yeah.
On that note, let me save. Let me save. Let me save.
Oh, yep. Thanks, Bradley, for the reminder.
Really
I do what I can, you know.
Yeah, man.
Maya wants to be that program right now.
Of course, I don't have it loaded. Let's see.
Xtrain like is not the program to be working on right now while I'm streaming. Yeah. Put that later. Graham said, Mike, what was the name of the light box?
That is the... Who makes this? Word, there's no brand name on here? That's crazy. There has to be one on here somewhere. Got it from Amazon. Apparently it's got no name. It's the light box with no name. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what, who was asking about that RAM?
Yeah.
Okay, remind me, and in the Discord, what I'll do is I'll find the Amazon order and I'll post up the name of the thing on there.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of Discord, Mike, did we agree that we're going to be on Discords? What, like, is it Tuesday or Wednesday nights?
Yeah, we need to pick a night still. So this is actually the clay face that I did, you guys.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And I love this artwork, so I was like, yo, that was one of my first speed sculpts actually. So anyway, that's that.
That is awesome. I love that piece. I like the bat details in the background, because if you didn't know, that kind of tells you what you know. He draws the question of like, why are there bats back there? That makes no sense.
He's bad villain. Beat you over the head with it. Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
Bradley, don't let me forget to get the name of the thing for the RAM, the light box.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Hannibal said, nice.
Thank you, man.
Really need to start. I have to apologize. It'll be a long night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was supposed to be working on the bridge by now. All right. Do it. Yeah, Bradley, you know what? We should pick a day for the Discord while we're in here.
Yes.
And then stick to it. So you can call it. What do you want? You want Tuesday or Wednesday?
I call Wednesday.
Right.
Wednesday night.
Well, not too late.
Let's do what about 7 p.m. EST?
Okay. All right. So Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Bradley and I will be in the Discord in one of the rooms. We're gonna see how this goes. We can't guarantee we'll be there every Wednesday night, but we can definitely try. I got an extra one in there. Yeah, we can definitely try.
That's awesome.
B said he just wanted to come by and drop some love. Can't stay tonight. He'll watch the video on demand later, though. Thank you, man. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Definitely. Thanks, B.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, also, we hit 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel as well this week. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
Nice,
Definitely.
man. That is awesome. Congrats,
Thanks, guys. If you have subscribed, we appreciate it. Tell a friend.
Let's see. MJ says, had to step away for a second. Did Bradley get my DC villain suggestion? No, MJ, I messed everything up. I skipped all of it.
What was the suggestion? That was the Doomsday?
No, that was
that MJ that said
Doomsday? That was me.
Oh, that was it.
No, I don't see a suggestion for you on the villains. Actually, it's your first comment I've seen since the thank you. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Hannibal says, "Don't boot me this time, Bradley." All right. Since you're gonna bring up house business, Hannibal, like, so we have an anti-lurker policy. Here's the definition. Here's the definition of a lurker. Okay, lurker is you get into a room and you don't say nothing, and we say, "Hey, Hannibal, kick." That's how that happened. That's how it happens.
And that's not exclusively for Hannibal. That's not exclusively.
Yeah, that's not exclusively anti-lurker. If you want to be on, you gotta talk, like anti-lurker. All right, that's what we're not
preferably share what you're working on. If you can't,
that'd be nice.
You gotta talk. You can't just be cut, just sitting there being creepy, Hannibal. I'm just saying.
You can't be lurking.
That's all.
You can't just be lurking.
That's all.
We'll accept your mic not working one time. All right. So here's the thing. So
former student of mine, so I can say these things with the utmost of love and respect. Don't be creepy. That's all. That's all.
Hannibal said that he was sharing his screen. So I will say Hannibal was sharing his screen, but not say Hannibal. We're talking to you, Hannibal.
Maybe
we're talking to you.
Get coffee though. Did he go get coffee? Did he go get coffee?
It was a whole hour.
Oh yeah, you can't go watch TV. You can't be in the room and go watch TV, Hannibal.
It was a whole hour. We were like, Hannibal. You about to kick you, Hannibal. You don't say anything. Hannibal, we're gonna put you on timeout.
Hannibal's washing dishes in the other room.
And I went extra out of my mouth. Not only extra out of my way. Not only did I send him a message on Discord, I sent him a messenger on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and he still got the shoe.
It's all good. Now you know.
Now you know.
That goes for everyone. Yeah, knowing's half the battle. That goes for everyone. We want as many people in there as possible. Just say something. Say something.
Yeah, say something. So if you missed it on Tuesday, so we're gonna try to shoot for every Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. We're gonna be in our Discord. So just hang out, share. So as we have more engagement there, we'll look into expanding it to where we're there more often. So, and also, I think Ian signed up on our Discord. Ashley signed up, so there's a good chance you might run across Ashley when you're in there. So as the more people who are actually engaged in the Discord, more people will drop in, and because nobody wants to be in a room by themselves.
And if we give people like Eric Sosa a call, we could probably get him in. Like there's folks who are working anyway, and they're just looking for something to do. So there's a very good chance we can get all those people in. MJ, if you missed it, so MJ helps us out too with our Discord immensely. So if you missed it, Bradley and I are gonna start trying to be in the room Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. EST, 7 o'clock p.m. Right? 7%?
Yep, p.m.
Yeah. We won't stay for too long, maybe like an hour or so, but we'll be in there.
I don't know. It's Wednesday night. I ain't got much going on. We'll see. See how it feels.
Much going on. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot. I got a cat to tend to. She mad at me now. She in the other room now, mad at me.
I don't know what happens when she gets mad at you.
Why you close the door, Daddy? Close the door.
Not for nothing. Mike loves that cat. All right, he be talking all that, but he love that cat.
That cat got me through some things, bro.
No man,
that's all I'm gonna say.
That's your PTSD cat.
That 100%, 100%.
My wife sometimes be like, "You're mad. You're just gonna go in your room." I'm like, "Don't tell me what I want to do anyway." It's like I don't need you to tell me what I want to do anyway.
I was gonna do that. I didn't just because you said I was gonna do that.
Just because you said
you didn't will me into doing that. I'm just letting you know that.
Now that you mention it.
Bye.
Bye. I was actually gonna sit here and talk to you, but now that you pushed me where I wanted to go anyway, fine.
This is on you.
Your wish is my command.
So, is anybody going to see the Eternals this weekend? Because I have a friend who just saw it already.
I am not this weekend. I don't know, kind of torn with that one. I was wondering about waiting on it.
I have not heard great things. That's all.
Same. Which, if that's the case, it saddened me a little bit because I do like Kumail Nanjiani. So, but
that's the guy from the HBO show.
Yeah,
the
Silicon Valley. Oh yeah.
And I like Paperboy.
Yep.
Did you see like the teaser trailer for Atlanta?
No. I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, they released a teaser trailer for it.
I had all but written that show off as not coming back.
Is it good? It's a good trailer.
Yeah, it's good. It's not giving anything away, but it's like it's something that he would do.
Is Zazie Beetz coming back? Because now she's in everything.
Yeah, she's back. But they had to go with the hot one for the trailer, which was Paperboy.
Actually, all of those guys are in everything. Lakeith Stansfield? He's in everything. Only, you know what's it's surprising is Donald Glover seems to be the most silent one out of everybody lately. I didn't see that coming. If you haven't already, so Ian, do you watch Atlanta?
I do not. No, I'm lost.
Okay. Okay. So
there's a watch party.
You can jump in anywhere. However, probably the best episode, I'm going to call it, right? Bradley, you can tell me your favorite episode. I'll tell you mine. And I think that this is the best episode of any show, not just Atlanta. The one where Paperboy's trying to get a haircut, to me, best episode of all time.
Okay.
Bradley, what do you call it? What do you think?
The one with Cat Williams with the alligator all day.
Oh, that was a good one too. Damn it. That was a really good one. All right. Okay.
Anytime Cat Williams could win an Emmy off of, like Cat Williams was nominated for Emmy.
You know what?
It was a good episode.
I might have to cede on this one. I'm working on a speech.
Nobody wants to give Cat Williams Emmy for anything.
And dude, let me tell you something. Did you think he would be that fast running down the street? Like, that was crazy. He was like a marathon runner.
Okay, Bradley, here are my suggestions for you. Granny Goodness. Calendar Man. I've never heard of Calendar Man.
Really?
I know who he is. I don't think he's that exciting.
Catwoman. I like Hush. I'm definitely going to do a male character since I did a female for this challenge. So for sure it's going to be a male. I got to diversify my bonds.
Misogynist.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I said it.
You've been doing dudes since you got on here, all right?
Hey, we're not talking about me. I'm just saying. We're talking about you right now.
It's like you have done it.
Let's not change the subject. It's not a good look for you.
Yeah, I don't think Calendar Man's a good choice, but kind of surprised you don't know.
I'll tell you what, had it not been for the Arkham games, I probably wouldn't have known anything about Calendar Man.
Agreed, hands down. Yep.
I actually played the Arkham games. I don't remember them.
They're so good, dude. You can get them for nothing now, man.
Yeah, the Arkham Knight, that one was really good. The last one.
Yeah.
Outside of the stupid car, I'm not a big fan of the car, but
yeah, they kind of lost me on the car. I really like Arkham Asylum the best, but I like how they expanded with Arkham City. But with them stating that Arkham City was what they wanted Arkham Asylum to be, but they didn't have the budget, I think they went a little overboard on City. But then they found a good balance with Night. But yeah, the Batmobile use was a little much.
They did need it.
I ended up buying all of the. I was so happy when I was done with City. I ended up buying all of the skins for Robin and Nightwing and all that stuff. And I just remember never loading them in once. Like I was like, I got them, and then I was like, okay, now I don't have to play this game anymore.
I don't think you're the only one.
You know which skin I liked in the Batman Beyond skin? I played with that one a lot.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a great.
It completely broke the immersion of the game, but
yeah, it's
a good skin.
That's such a dope game.
I have to reinstall that one.
Had it not been for the Spider-Man games, I would have probably been like, this is my favorite superhero video game ever.
I think the Arkham Knight is better than the Spider-Man games.
How dare you?
Yeah, I think it is, man.
I don't think games like Spider-Man would be as good if it wasn't for Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like they set the foundation. I find it hard to pick a favorite anything these days. Everything's just getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my ZBrush is acting stupid.
No.
Let's see. MJ says Kellerman was pretty important in Batman: The Long Halloween, which is just as into a two-part DC animation. I gotta look up Kellerman. What does he look like?
I tried watching The Long Halloween. Oh my gosh, MJ, we're gonna have to talk about this when you come on, dude. I did not like it. Not like that at all. Did you watch it, Ian?
No. A buddy of mine who's really into DC, I asked him about it, and he was like, "Don't waste your time."
Kellerman doesn't have a suit. He's literally a man with calendars.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good design. You know.
Yeah.
I can always appreciate a good, character that, brings something to the table. But as far as like design goes, I think they just like slapped a bunch of stuff on a piece of paper and said, "Yeah, that looks good."
I mean, I look back now at all the really bad designs for Marvel guys and DC guys. Like sometimes you can clearly see when they're phoning it in on a person.
Mm-hmm.
Azrael seems like a good character too to try to do.
Yeah, it's real dope.
We'll see. I'm having fun doing armor. Like I was thinking about doing something with armor.
You got to do something you hate.
Okay.
Remember, Mike told me.
Let me sculpt Mike.
Wow, harsh, first of all, and completely uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. MJ, let loose the Kraken, bro. Go for it.
All right. Now I gotta go find something of yours. And thumbs down.
MJ,
I missed you this week.
Do your worst, bro. Now you made me forget what I was going to say. No. You were talking about do something you hate. We already did Cthulhu. We did that already.
Yeah, we did that.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
We didn't hate it. It just didn't bring us much joy.
I was gonna say, I thought Bradley fell in love with horror movies. He's sneaking in all that stuff every day now. That's why his piece is still T-post. So yeah, it's all good.
T-post got bigger dreams.
Yeah, he does. He's taking that piece. He's riding that piece all the way to Hollywood, baby.
Well, when you get here, let me know, man. I'm just down the street.
Nice. Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You don't have to commute, do you?
No, man. No, I work from home, but I'm literally just like a couple lights away.
So there's like, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go. Sorry.
No, I was gonna I've been to California like 3 times, and every time I went, there's been like major changes to California. Like the first time I went for a Laker game. The Lakers were in the playoffs with the Rockets. I think in 2008 or something like that. and all I saw was like smog everywhere. Like it was like very smoggy. And I was like, this is weird. Like 2008, like the city was like LA was like super smoggy. I was like, how can anyone breathe? It has changed. Like it changed a lot.
We haven't been smoggy since 2005. We get foggy. We get foggy. And we used to be smoggy.
Yeah, like, and whenever I went, it was smoggy, and I went for a Lakers game. Then fast forward, like maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, like I'm walking around LA, and like the weed smell is strong. Yeah, everywhere, like all the weed shops. I'm like, this is different.
Yeah, we mellowed out.
I'm like, is this Amsterdam? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, we got to make money somehow these days, man. No, yeah, we used to have smog days when I was in high school, like late '90s. We had smog days. It was bad, but in 2005, right when I got into aerospace for career, they actually they put a big restriction on manufacturing in the state. Like Toyota manufacturing shut down a couple years later. So many people shut down, so it cleared up real fast, and that's why we have such clean regulations and stuff like that, because we lived it. We lived it for 80s, 90s. That's why they're such strict here. Like, no pollution. Smog is a problem.
There's proof that it could change, though, right? Like it's like I've been there. Like I was there when it was smog, and it was like night and day. So,
yep,
it was reversible.
Yeah, we used to have a giant hole above the city in the ozone. It was bad. Like I said, we had smog days. It was nasty. I would say that California's a little too strict. We are extreme one way or the other, apparently. So I think they're a little too strict with some of their regulations, but I don't really blame them 100%, because, like I said, we used to have a giant hole above the city, and now where everybody's happy and can breathe again. So we just fill our lungs with weed, and life's good.
Do you have a hard time like modding your car because of the restrictions?
Yes and no. If I want to
know somebody.
If I want to, well, it's more like the car I have, I want it to be more of a show car, so I'm not personally going to have too many problems.
Okay.
I think the number that people have pretty much hit these days is, if you want to keep it street legal, because you can have any car in this city, in this state, no problems. It's just whether or not it's street legal. So you can, if you want it registered with the state and have tags on it, it's very strict. I think the number is about it's about 400 to 500 horsepower. Once you get past that point, you start breaking some laws. But we still have our racetracks and stuff out here. I did hear they kind of want to ban ECU tuning a bit, but
oh wow, that would suck.
I'm not quite sure how they're going to get away with that, because the cars today, if you want to pass a smog check in California, you have to dyno it, and you have to run a OBD2 sensor, and you have to check all the and then they do an emissions catalytic converter smog check in the back. So long story short, so I don't confuse too many people, it's basically like you have these sensors you have to make sure that you hit, and California is like really upped what that number should be, but they have to tune it at the shop to make sure it regulates. Like they have to run it through some numbers, and any one of those mechanics can do an ECU tune. So as long as you're not hiding anything, technically I don't get how they're going to ban ECU tuning, because most shops will do it in order to meet smog regulations. Yeah. So it's a weird gamble. That's just what this governor wants to do, and the next governor will say something different. That's how it is around here.
Yeah.
We had a really bad car registration and smog emission laws when we had Gray Davis in office, and then Arnold showed up and like repealed all of that stuff. He's like, go ahead, have fun, get your cars going. So it just depends on who's in office. But Arizona's just down the street, so I might have to take a road trip or two. But yeah, it won't be too bad for me because I plan on keeping it keeping it show worthy. I want it pretty and with some performance, but I'm not trying to like break, quarter-mile records or anything. Not in this car.
No Toretto for you.
No. This is more like, hey man, I'm a kid of the '90s, and this is one of my favorite cars out of my genre. So, I love it. But yeah. Well, if you guys are ever out in my neighborhood, hit me up.
Oops, man. We just stay over there.
Hey, do it, man. I got a couch. Got a garage.
Nice.
Got a car you guys can sleep in.
I got a pond. I got a pool. Pond's good for you.
What you want?
Pond is probably good for you.
Got a coffee machine.
Got it all, man. I do have a coffee machine. Yeah, we're good.
MJ says, in Florida, you can ride down the road with the ass end of your car on fire with no mufflers and all your windows cracked.
Yeah,
no one cares. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I've been to Florida once, and I almost stayed in Florida, but that was a long time ago.
In my younger days, when I ran meth in my Evo, like I used to have like a foot long of like flames coming out of the tailpipes.
Nice.
Did you say ran meth?
Yeah, methanol injection.
Okay.
A fuel additive.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to, like, for those who don't know.
This is a whole other Bradley I'm talking to right now.
Hey, man. I had motorcycles.
Breaking Bad
over here. I was a problem. All right. I was a problem. Definitely was. I don't want to be a problem anymore. I want to be inside where it's safe.
I guess what's crazy about living in Los Angeles, at my age, is I know what the racing scene used to be here. Like it all kind of originated from Los Angeles area, Palmdale, Irwindale. Like there's a lot of spots around here that like kind of like the whole JDM scene started in Los Angeles and New York. So, it's kind of crazy to live in a city where I know guys that still do it, that still have fun, and that there's a history of it here, and it's nowhere to be seen anymore. But what's funny is when I picked up my car a month ago, and I picked it up in by San Diego, I feel like San Diego is like the new scene now. As soon as I got down there, every supercar, sports car you could think of, I drove past in a U-Haul truck picking up my Eclipse. So I find that a little interesting. And I wouldn't be surprised because Mexico's just right. I hop and a skip, and I know there's a lot of stuff, manufacturing and stuff like that happens down there. So I'm sure people get some good stuff imported. Cars. Talking about cars.
Yeah, talk about cars. Ever since I updated that Wacom driver, my pen has been stupid.
Notice that when I have my classes, like that's the only time that my like Photoshop and my Wacom drivers just don't want to work. So, but I think it's more a Photoshop thing. It's very weird. It's only when I'm with my students that it just doesn't work. Which is good when you're trying to show somebody how to do something.
Yep.
Like a clown.
Saw Wacom just released they restored the 16-inch Wacom tablet.
Yeah, the Pro. I saw that.
It's not
interested to see what
competitive at all.
Well, I'm interested to see what that one does differently because I have the original 16-inch Cintiq Pro. So I wonder what that one does.
Nothing.
No, it does something.
Really?
It does something.
No, I saw it. Yeah. You know what it does? Doesn't innovate.
Nobody likes a hater, Brad.
I hate. Just saying, it just doesn't innovate. They still don't. It doesn't allow you to power it through Type C alone. What else did they do?
Well, fingers crossed. I'm working on getting Sense Labs to do a little something with the Stylus League. So that might happen 2022.
They innovate.
Because I love my tablet of theirs that I use. Love it. And those are all the, they came from Wacom.
That's cool.
Ian, thank you again for hanging out with us, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. This has been awesome, dude. Especially with you tackling these comments and stuff. I didn't have to read anything.
That's the best part.
Not reading is my favorite subject.
But no, seriously, yeah. Thanks for having me because this has been awesome.
I guess you'll do it again. We'll catch you here again.
Oh, that would be amazing. Kidding? Anytime, you let me know.
Thanks, man. We feel the same.
If you ever need us for anything, let us know, because us Lannisters always pay our debts.
That's right. Oh, nice. You'll be the first.
I'm not exactly cool with the Lannisters, but if Bradley wants to identify with the Lannisters.
They kind of like redeem themselves in the end.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
I have to do this in Maya. See what ZBrush will give me.
Nothing.
You might be right. Let's see where this goes. Angelo says, IR, you get to hang out and learn new things. Did they tell you about the 1,000 years of darkness?
Does not sound familiar.
what are you talking about?
What is happening right now? You're freaking me out, man.
Then he says, Q Rick James, darkness is spreading. See, Hannibal, when you like, I keep vouching for you, man. When you do stuff like that, you know, you're scaring people off, scaring us off. Someone tell me why you do like clone for UVs. Does ZBrush change your matte cap? No reason.
What do you
A
ask?
good reason why. No, it's like whenever you clone, like make a copy for work on clone, ZBrush always change your matte cap on your other model to this white thing. It's annoying.
Oh! You mean to the matte cap white?
Yeah.
It just does. It's not that big a deal. Just you can change it right there.
Yeah. Just wondering why. Why does the sun shine?
Holy hell.
Ugly UVs.
I just had posable symmetry work. I'm gonna save it.
Huh?
I don't know how that magic happened right now. It's like that never happens.
Count your blessings, bro.
Yep, I will, man. I will. I noticed that I broke Stager.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, Stager's done for. So I thought about it, and I was like, okay, maybe. And it worked. And
I always believed in you, man. I know Bradley has been saying things, but you know, I always believed in you, Ian, when it came to this whole thing.
thank you, Mike. Thank you so much.
Yep. Oh, you know what I just started watching again, actually? That is, if you haven't seen it, it's hilarious. Bradley, have you seen on HBO Max, either one of you guys, have you seen Vice Principals? The whole run?
No.
Yes, I
but
just started watching that with I'm on season 2. Yeah, season
Nice. It's funny, right?
that shit is crazy.
Oh, dude.
Okay, good,
So
because I just added it to my watch list.
Oh,
It's
man,
funny.
you're gonna love it.
It is
You're gonna love
funny. It's a good time. It is definitely a good time.
Okay,
Danny
good.
McBride is hilarious. Like in everything he does, I love it all. So
That's awesome to hear. All right, I'm glad I added it.
So MJ says the real trick with posable symmetry is to set it while the mesh is in T-pose and pose it, and it should work. It took me like 8 years to figure that out.
Yeah, no, he's right. See, and so MJ, speaking to you directly, that's actually what had happened. I had it with Stager in T-pose, in regular T-pose, the face was good, and then I used Stager to plop it over there, and then I was switching back and forth. And earlier this stream, I had said, "Oh, hey, T-pose mesh keeps your Stager," so I did it 3-4 times in a row, and that broke it. So then I tried to send it back, and it wasn't back, and I did too much work to mess with it. So I remembered that it's there, and that's when I clicked it. As long as you don't mess with one axis, and that stays true symmetrical, then opposable symmetry would work. The problem with that is that it doesn't take much to throw that axis off. Like if it's just slightly off a little bit, like a degree, that it's game over. It doesn't work properly, or it'll work but it'll be off. So yeah, but yeah, you're right. That's the best way to do it for sure. But now I have it, so I can continue fixing this nose and stuff like that.
Oh, that's time, guys.
All right.
Time. So, Ian, thank you again, man, for joining us. It's been awesome. And I know that we're going to end up seeing that piece completed at some point on the social media.
Oh, for sure. I mean, thank you guys for having me. This has been awesome. Just prepping it real quick. Everybody can kind of see where it's at. Yeah, I think I really got this looking pretty decent.
Yeah, man. Nice. Oh, my neck.
And I was even like focused on, it might be a little hard to see, but right here with the, I was thinking about how I wanted her to be on the actual statue, because I'm going to print this sucker. And I thought, you know what? Let's get her looking floaty. So I'm going to create a base spot right here on this back cloud to connect to, and this one right here to connect to. So this one piece is going to be how she connects. But this way, she still kind of looks like she's floating there a little bit.
Good stuff, man.
So, but yeah, thanks for having me, guys. This has been awesome, man. Truly.
For us too.
Awesome. Let's check it out, Mike. I knew you're gonna push yours while we're off.
Yeah, totally. So I've got pretty much what I wanted to do with the Yeezys tonight. I got the pants kind of figured out, and so next is definitely figuring out the base, cracking up the base and everything, and kind of like what Ian was talking about. I'm gonna have some broken pieces of this street that are kind of connecting to the tip of the cape, so I don't have to worry about that breaking. But one thing I started doing recently is looking at the silhouette from all sides and making sure that it's a nice silhouette. And I think I kind of have it figured out here. So yeah, just gonna keep going.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So, so we did our projects a little on and off in a month. So like on the Stylus League, sometimes we'll finish things, but it's about having fun, hanging out. And I think for just 4 Fridays and maybe a little time during the week, we got quite a few characters done. So for those who've been following along, they always ask like, how long does it take to make a piece or make a character? So took about what, four Fridays.
Well, I think I don't know. I would say Bradley and I probably cheated a little bit. We might have done a little work on the Halloween show too. Yeah. So I'd say a good 5 weeks.
5 weeks. Yeah. 5 weeks.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby for 5 weeks.
No, not too shabby at all. Yeah, I definitely think that's something that a lot of people always ask, because it's not super transparent. I know when I was first getting into sculpting, I was like, oh man, I see speed sculpts all the time and think that these guys were just knocking them out every day, at like excellent, quality. But yeah, it could take weeks, especially on like big pieces. I spend a good couple weeks on a piece for work, and some just quality over quantity. That's what I say. Yeah,
I mean the stuff, especially getting into the cutting and keying and all that stuff. If you're going to actually print them, Sideshow and those guys aren't expecting it in less than a couple months, so you're usually good.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, MJ, for being our guest for this month. Next week, actually. Ashley Adams will be our guest for December and January. And you can catch Mike and I this Wednesday coming up at 7 p.m. EST in our Discord. So
if you haven't joined
good night.
Yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you can do it tonight, and it's just Stylus League, right, Bradley?
Nope. The link to our Discord is on the YouTube description for this video. Okay. So you just click on that and you'll be able to join in.
Nice.
But have a good night.
Okay, fellas.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye, everybody.